Hey, everybody, welcome to yet another edition of POS. I'm by myself today. No Bobby. He's been traveling around, told me he hit the wall. Hopefully, that was figuratively and not literally. Little fisticuffs there. This will be a short one today, but just figured I'd throw it out there. First of all, happy 4th of July weekend to everybody. I know that's over now, but I was very busy with a lot of radio stuff going on because when the full time radio people are getting their time off, I am the fill in bullpen Jones that comes in and says silly stuff, but it's back to being regular, terrible for a comedian who's not famous, but also not an open micer. Summertime, which means I am broke, but that's why. All right. I've made it through 48 brokes. We'll get through another one. It's fine. I'll be hosting a fireworks display or centennial, some kind of thing, fireworks show on Sunday in Orange, Connecticut. I know a lot of you are jealous. But I don't get it. Like, I'm not. I know it's gonna sound like a dumb sticky thing, but it is true. I've never once understood why people like fireworks. Never got it. Not once in my life. I don't get why people. I get the attraction of the event of fireworks. As a child, I got to stay outside when I wasn't normally allowed to be outside, and got to be up late when I wasn't allowed to be up late. And that's cool. You get to be around people and the loud noises and things of that nature. But to look at the sky and go, oh, I don't know. I've never liked a firework. I've never liked a parade. Now, a firework is better than a parade. A parade is, I don't know. If you don't have a vested interest in a parade, you shouldn't be down for a parade. You know what I mean? Like, why would you want to watch strangers just walk a while? I don't drive. If you want, you can just sit up a folding chair and watch me leave my house and walk to the gym every day. And you can keep moving your chair once in a while, different locations. Maybe a guy will sell you a SpongeBob balloon. I don't know. I don't get the whole thing if you don't have a vested interest. Now, fireworks, like I said, family fun, whatever. I know you're like, well, I like to drink. Well, the drinking part you can do anytime. If you need explosions with your drinking, that's a you problem. And maybe you should quit. I don't know if you should quit fireworks or drinking or both, but you should. Fireworks have always been weird to me. It's always been a strange thing. When I was younger, my grandfather owned a house on the beach, and his backyard was literally the beach. It was, like the fencing was there. There was no grass. It was sand, and then it would lead into the more public area of the beach. And my dad would have some friends over. When my dad used to drink, and his friends were drinkers, they would shoot off fireworks at night right over the water. That was cool to look at, but also watching drunken men do dangerous things. One guy, there was no like lighting in the backyard, so you'd walk. The moon was your lighting. So this one guy, Terry, would take a sparkler and put it in his mouth like a rose and would light the end and use that as his flashlight, if you will, on the way to the fire. Which, by the way, to this day, I can't even go near a sparkler because I think of like aluminum in your teeth and and I can't do it. So it's like that is I think of that when I think of fireworks. I think of people maybe losing a limb, or I also don't care about things blowing up or being loud. I don't understand it. What I do think odd is that a lot of people still do like fireworks. The majority of the folks in the world do. If they didn't, we wouldn't have all these firework displays happening every town. People getting upset. When is my town's fireworks display? When are we going to be doing our fireworks? The town next door just had one and I saw it from my backyard. But when is this town's fireworks? Like you just saw one. You don't need one for every town. You could have one and it covers like several towns. It's the sky. It's not like your backyard up. You look up. I see the moon, and you're in a different state. You see the moon. We maybe from a different angle see the moon. I'm not saying fireworks are the moon. I understand science isn't that way, but what I'm saying is you don't need a fireworks all the time. But yet we all have them. Their taxes pay for some rube. They're not getting a good man. He's not an educated folk. There's not some guy who's smart, whose his job is to light off fireworks for your town. That guy is the guy who also picks up cans because he used to do prison fun. That's who's shooting off the fireworks. He's just trusted with flames. Or maybe not. Maybe there's one guy who does the flame. If your town has a lot of money, your town has tax money, then you can have one guy who shoots the flames and then one man who just lights the flames. That could be your thing for the explosion and all the boom, 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 and all the whatever the wacky names are. And I know some of you were like, whatever, man. I used to have M80s and I used to put things in toilets. You didn't have a good life. Like, if you were blowing shit up when you were a child, you might look back fondly, but you look at that fondly the same way a guy looks back going, my grandma hit me with a spoon and that made me the man I am today. It's like, no, you became the man you are today in spite of the fact that your grandma was an evil woman who didn't understand how utensils work. It's not for butt cheeks, it's for salad and stuff or whatever. So, fireworks, blowing things up, it's just not for me. I don't get it. I'm not shaming the people out, fireworks enthusiasts. You're wonderful people. What I don't, you're not though. But like, okay. But what I'm saying is, there are people that love it, but then there's so many people in this world that aren't impressed with things that are more impressive. Do you know how many people were unimpressed with the latest Avatar movie? You know, the movie with James Cameron puts on with the big giant blue people, and he put one out years ago, and everyone's like, this is visually stunning. I gotta go to the theater. And everyone's like, yeah, but the movie stinks. Like, he made giant blue people. You never see, he invented a new type of being. He made it look real. It's wild and crazy. You're looking at this going, how did someone's creation in their mind then become this thing on a screen that we can experience with IMAX? What the fuck is an IMAX? I don't even understand how these headphones work. Therefore, I don't understand the sound surrounding me. Sound shouldn't be behind me when the thing talking's in front of me. I don't understand. What am I, Edison or Elon Musk or a third guy? I don't get these things. But what I'm saying is, how are you not impressed with the second Avatar when it's even more flying around? You're like, this is boring. This isn't cool. You know what is visually stunning? Firework. Fuck you. Fireworks are not cooler than Avatar, the water, whatever, people. It's not. But some reason we keep telling ourselves that that's cool. If you like fireworks, you like kaleidoscopes. And if you like kaleidoscopes, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. I'm sorry, but dumb little flying things, it's just stupid. It's dumb. We should stop it. There's got to be better things to do. It's the most dangerous of the holidays. I put this out on that new, it's not Twitter. What's it now? The new thing that they're battling over, the trends? No, threads. Okay. I left Twitter years ago, but I'm on Threads now because Threads isn't scary yet. But Twitter wasn't scary at the beginning. I'm sure Threads will get scary. But anyway, I put over on the Threads thing, which is attached to your Instagram. If you don't know what it is, go on your Instagram, hit the little 3 lines thing. It'll say Threads, and you can just go there from your thing. But then I guess you're locked in forever. And oh my God, I can't get out of my Threads account unless I cancel my Instagram account. Who cares? You haven't canceled any of your apps anyway. You don't care. Stop getting mad about things because you read about on the internet. You're not locked in forever. You just ignore it. You have a Domino's Pizza app on your phone. You don't use that. No one's going to hurt you. It's a dumb thing on your phone. You don't even know how your phone works. People are going to steal your information regardless of what you do. It doesn't matter. Your information is dumb. No one knows what to do with it anyway. They just say that. You go, oh my God, don't take my information. If you stole my information, what would you do with it? Nothing, because no one knows what the hell that means. It's just lip service. Kind of like saying fireworks are great. But anyway, I was over on the Threads thing, whatever it is. I said, 4th of July is the most dangerous of the holidays with the explosions and all the fireworks and the sparklers and the fire and the craziness. What else? No other holidays that way. And then a buddy of mine, Domino, he said, Thanksgiving, because people do the deep fried turkey and that explodes. And yes, he's right, but that's a small percentage of the people on Thanksgiving doing that. It's not like a small percentage of the people on 4th of July are doing fireworks. Thanksgiving is like a whole dinner, and someone's trying to find a more creative way to make that turkey be crispier and tastier. So I kind of almost get the reason why you take the chance. Fireworks, if you were taking hot dogs and hamburgers and attaching them to the firework and exploding them in the air, when they came down, they were like this beautiful, tasty Nathan's, In-N-Out burger treat, then I would get it. It was a different way to cook by explosion. Then I would understand fireworks. But the end result is just a noise, a quick color, and it's done. It's dumb. The water movie with the Avatar people lasted 3 hours. Fireworks last a second. It's not cool. It's not fun. It's stupid. Make it make more sense. It needs to have a purpose. Fireworks have no purpose. look it up. It's pretty. Can't you just enjoy a thing? You're outside. The bugs are getting you. I don't know. We can do holograms of dead people. Can't we do holograms of fireworks? I'm sure rich people can. I'm talking about us poor folk. May set that up. If you could do a projection screen in your stupid living room, why can't we set up a thing that just sends fireworks to your wall? No, I don't. You can't watch it on Roku. And I get you can watch a fireworks channel. Or that's the same way as watching a fire. If you watch a fireplace on Christmas time, you should not be allowed TV. Like you should be outside the whole time in your life and not be allowed in. You should be feral now. You should live with the coyotes. That's what you should do. Don't watch firewood burn. That's almost as bad as the guy who recorded firewood burning and then put that out there as his mixtape, his piece that this is Desance. That's French for like a good thing. It's dumb. Fireworks are dumb. Stop doing it. Deep frying turkey, that's not dumb. You might get hurt, but you die a hero. You were trying to make a tasty treat. You get hurt. You lose a finger in fireworks. You don't get like laid or cool or a better job. You just get a name of forefinger and then whatever your name is. We all know one. Most of them are Fred, which is weird. A lot of people named Fred lose their fingers. Fredericks don't lose their fingers. Freds lose their fingers. Josephs don't get in trouble. Joeys do. It's always that kind of adult with the goofy, the little fun thing at your end name. Your nickname is not working. Four-finger Freds, they're not good people. If you're someone right now who shoots off fireworks, think about the decisions you make in life. Are the rest of them as good as the fireworks decision? Probably. They're probably the same kind of level of stink. You know what I mean? You're not doing well. You're not blowing stuff up. It's dumb. We need to find a new thing. Fireworks are stupid. We can all agree on that. You can say, no, Pat, I think you're wrong. My grandfather taught my father how to firework. My father taught me how to firework, and I will teach my son how to fire. I get it. It's the same way like people go hunting. Like I don't believe in hunting, but at least hunting results in food, feeding, you know, what you call it, thinning the herd. There's reasoning. Fireworks have no reasoning nor result. And if you're just teaching your kid how to do it, you're just passing on a dumb thing. It's almost like racism. It's like when you're like, well, I hate the Chinese, so I'm going to teach my kid to hate the Chinese because we hate them together. It's like, no, you're just awful. And now you're teaching your child something awful like fireworks. It's like, it's not needed. It's not a good business. There's not a 24-hour 365 fireworks store. It doesn't work good. And you're saying, Pat, well, not all stores are 24/7. Like, what about a Halloween store? Don't start me on Halloween. We'll rant on that one when we get there. Yeah, that's another whole. I don't know what we're doing with that, but it's still not as dumb as fireworks because at least you're getting candy. There's an end result. What's the end result of fireworks? 4th of July is about our independence. And I get it. You're like, it's a big celebration. You know what else is a big celebration? Your birthday. Do you have fireworks? No, because you're not a goofball. You have cake and you have some punch or something like that, and you sing a song. That's what we should be doing on the 4th of July. Bigger cake, bigger song, because it's the country's birthday, and you do it that way. Or like on your anniversary, you go out to a dinner, you make out with somebody for a little bit. Hopefully it's the person you're having an anniversary with, and you celebrate in that nature. You don't blow things up in the sky. There's never, even New Year's Eve, when you're like, yay, you don't need fireworks to do that. You have a ball that's attached to a thing. You make out with a stranger who might one day end sharing an anniversary with you and may sing you a birthday. They all kind of tie in together, circle of life. No one's life circle has anything to do with the 4th of July. It just doesn't. It's dumb. If you met a woman on 4th of July, you're not married to her. You just banged her in the back of a truck, and now you guys are blocked, or at least maybe not blocked, but you stare at each other's Instagram, but you don't speak because it's weird now because you had some 4th of July fingering with one less finger, probably, which is weird on all accounts. You feel weird using one less finger. She's like, something feels like it's not there. It's not. It's a finger. It's odd. Don't do fireworks. I don't understand it. But if you're in Orange, Connecticut, Sunday, July 9th, I will be at the fireworks at the Orange Fairgrounds. The fireworks start at like 9:15, 9:30. I will not be there for the firework part. I will be there from 6 to 9 as a band plays and old people sit around in folding chairs. There's food trucks, there's tents. The WPLR tent will be there. You can come up and say hi to me and take a dumb picture and go, "Where's Chaz and AJ? Where's Mike Lapatino?" Well, they're not here. I'm here. Like, oh, well, which one are you? And I'm like, I'm on the morning show sometimes. Like, you're the one I don't like? Like, oh, probably. That's probably who I am. I don't know. But you can come say hi to me, and then you can go to a food truck, and you can sit on a folding chair, and you can watch a band from a long time ago play like some Neil Diamond or something, and then fireworks happen, and I'll be the host of that. That'll be me there. But I won't stay. I won't stay and watch fireworks. I will go home and then watch TV. I like TV so much better than fireworks. I can watch a show I don't like, and I'd rather watch a movie I hate than the best fireworks. And now I know that there's not the best fireworks. Name me your Mount Rushmore of fireworks technicians. Go ahead. I'll wait. Name me your best four fireworks shooting off coordinators, your choreographers of firework people. You can't. Now you're probably going to go, well, when I went this one time, you're wrong. Because if you go and then there's like a symphony orchestra, now you're fucking playing with a different ball of wax. You throwing a soundtrack to fireworks, now that's cool. But the fireworks aren't what's cool. It's the fucking dope cello dude and all the orchestra folk and the big drum guy. That's cool. Soundtrack to your dopiness, good times. Silence and boom, you're a dope and you need a helmet. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. And you're not even liking the fireworks guy. You're liking the symphony orchestra doodly doo guy. That's what you're liking. And I won't have that at the thing I'm at, so I won't stay. If they had a symphony orchestra, I would be like, yeah, I will symphonize with your orchestra all day, every day. I would definitely do that. That would be a good time. I don't like it. If you like fireworks, you want to talk with me about fireworks, let me know, and we'll have you on next episode. And you can see, I'm always willing to hear other opinions. If someone can convince me, besides going, they're loud and they're cool, and if drinking in party, if other things tie into your firework experience of being good, just realize you like those other things. You don't just like fireworks. You like the excuse to drink outside while there's loud noises, and you could be a silly dope. Where you can, maybe you're someone who's reserved and you can express your life through your fireworks. There's not even good firework artists. Nobody cares. It's dumb. You don't like fireworks. You like the things around the fireworks. You like loose women or men, people with weird morals, people without teeth, craziness, good times, late night shenanigans, stuff like that. The fact that you don't have to be at work the next day sometime, but a lot of times you do. So you're just smelling like weird smoke. I don't know. You don't like fireworks. You don't. No one does. But if you're just doing that tradition, if you do though, but if you can somehow pitch to me and make me think, I will change my mind. I am very open to other people's opinions and listening. I don't think someone can change my mind on fireworks in any way, shape, or form. I just don't. But I'd like to be proven wrong. Why not? If you love fireworks, you let me know. That's it. That's a nice short 4th of July POS, my thoughts on fireworks. I might be doing more of these just one man, like one thought type thing like I did today. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments there. Please join us on our Patreon. I think a lot of these will end up going on this to Patreon. Get on over there. It helps support us on the Patreon, the POS podcast Patreon. We're a small little group of people right now. Like to build it up a little bit. It'd be nice to be making some money on that. Speaking of making some money on that and building a thing up, we are like 50 at this moment. Like I think 50 subs away on our POS podcast YouTube channel. I think if you search Pat Oates, I think it's how it comes up, by the way, even though it's called POS podcast. I think it's under my name, Pat Oates. Either way, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be awesome. If you would watch anyway, please subscribe. We are 50 subs away from being 1,000, and 1,000 we can monetize, and then maybe a couple commercials, make a couple bucks, and grow this thing. We're getting better and better at what we're doing. Bobby and I have gotten a couple of shows on Compound Media, which has been very cool. The last episode was a little weird because they formatted it weird. So when you watch it, I don't know. It shows like two Bobbies, which is too many Bobbies. I don't know. But it was a fun show. We're having fun. We're growing. I'm enjoying doing this. I think the more I do radio, the more I'm learning to slow down my words and learning how to get a message out better. So I'm enjoying doing this stuff. So doing more stuff like this will be going out on the YouTube channel, but definitely on the Patreon. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please become a patron for little as $3 a month. You can just help us out. You're spending that. I think 7 cents a day. You help a kid. $3 a month. That's less than helping a kid. Like you're not gonna meet that kid. You might meet me. So like $3, I can have the same tasty sandwich that little guy did from Uganda. So get over there, support that stuff. We appreciate it as always. And as always, as Bobby says, don't be whatever you're not wanting to be. Do it.